Hello, Twitch land and YouTube land. I will be getting started in just a few moments. I'm going to head to the bathroom and then we'll get started. All right, everybody, I am back. I said we were going to get started in a minute. So now that I'm back, we are going to get started here on YouTube and Twitch and YouTube. Of course, YouTube was an addition made about a month or two ago. I don't remember how long it's been. It's been a bit, but we are just 10 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. The fallout from a very interesting Clash of the Castle. We all know how it ends. We all know that Damian Priest left as still the world champion, which really only means one thing, and that's Drew McIntyre lost. But he didn't just lose. He got duped by Punk. He got punked, if you will. Brother got punked. Ha ha. Bruh. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. Oh, we lost a subscriber on YouTube. That sucks. Oof. Well, fuck him. Right? Fuck him. All right. We have everything posted on social media. I don't really expect anybody to show up tonight. I haven't streamed in over a week, so nobody, you know what they say. You know, usually it's can't miss you if you won't go away, but nobody really misses me, so it doesn't fucking matter. But I'm gonna have fun tonight. It's Monday Night Raw. A lot of this shit's going up on YouTube anyways. All the commentary I'm recording is going up on the YouTube channel generally. It generally does. I like whenever I live stream, I like to keep some of the I like to keep the matches in the back burner in case I can't film older matches on my own time. I always like to have those just in case. So yeah. We'll see how it goes tonight. We've got a couple good matches already announced. We have a couple matches already announced, or a few matches. Dragon Lee versus Carlito should be very, very interesting. We also have two triple threat match, number one contenders matches. We have Jey Uso versus Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor of the Judgment Day for the men's side of things. And then we have on the women's side of things who will become Miss Money in the Bank, or who will have an opportunity to enter the Women's Money in the Bank to become Miss Money in the Bank. We have Io Sky, the up-and-coming Kiana James, and Zelina Vega. Io Sky losing her WWE Women's Championship back at WrestleMania to Bayley. Wants to get back an opportunity to be the women's women's champion, whether it is the WWE Women's Champion or the Women's World Champion, now that she is on Monday Night Raw. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see if she's able to win the Women's World Championship at some point. If she can win the triple threat match, that is, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how that match goes, because it could literally go any way. It really could. Io Sky could very well pin Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega could sweep through. She's been under the radar a bit recently. Zelina's still around. She's still LWO. She's still around. You don't want to underestimate the former Queen Zelina. She is the predecessor to Nia Jax becoming Queen of the Ring, winning it last month. And we are just 6 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. If I had to make a bold prediction, I'd say Jey Uso wins the triple threat match. I'd say he wins the triple threat. Yep. I'd make a bold statement on it, brother. But we'll see how everything plays out tonight, as we are 5 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. Sorry I missed you guys for this weekend for Clash the Castle. It's unfortunate that I was unable to stream it live, but I was at MCW Pro Wrestling Rock and Wrestling Tailgate alongside Jimmy's Famous Seafood. It was MCW times Jimmy's Famous Seafood, Rock and Wrestling the Tailgoat. Jimmy's Famous Seafood does really big tailgates. They call them the Tailgoat before select Orioles games and every Ravens game. So if you're ever in the Baltimore, Maryland area, you don't want to miss that. It is a great atmosphere. It's a fun time. It was very special for MCW to do something with Jimmy's Famous Seafood like this. And honestly, I hope they do it again. I'd like to do this. I'd like to do that, something like that again. It was a great time. But we are 4 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. We'll just keep counting down the minutes because where things are picking up, things are going to be very, very interesting when we see Drew McIntyre. Fans were not pleased by the outcome of that match, not even a little bit. All right, the swim tournament thing, the swim trial, the Olympic trials for swimming, still going on. Honestly, that's like the smartest sport to play during the summer. That really like the smartest sport to be a part of during the summer. Swimming, it's cool. You know, it's very good cardio, and it's good on your joints, bro. This is like the smartest sport you can ever do. I mean, I think I just told myself I should get into swimming more. I basically just told myself I need to start swimming more. But 3 minutes away now. We are 3 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. We're going to get a few matches, hopefully quite a few matches, more than what the 3 matches that are announced tonight. Two minutes away from Monday Night Raw. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Here we go. It's go time. All right. Let's see if this will load. Huh. Gable and Sami Zayn. This goes up on the YouTube channel tomorrow. This match commentary goes up tomorrow. I actually went through the matches individually. Not in order, though. I went through in the order I wanted to watch them. WWE title match, world title match, intercontinental title match, women's title match. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the women's tag title match. I will probably get to it at a later date. I'll give it a look. I am having stream issues. It's very laggy tonight. Or the the fucking USA Network's lagging on me. It opened up with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, for the WWE Championship and an I Quit match. What a brutal bout between these two. And Cody Rhodes made the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, say I quit, but then Solo Sikoa would confront Cody Rhodes. And then the Bloodline would attack the American Nightmare. Then out would come Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes, still the undisputed WWE champion. It seems the Bloodline are now officially targeting the WWE Championship. And then it was main event time. And then we go all the way to the main event. It seemed at one point that Drew McIntyre was leaving as the champion. And then CM Punk costing Drew McIntyre the match. Drew McIntyre pushing Punk in the corner. Punk with a low blow to McIntyre. A second south of heaven from Damian Priest. And CM Punk just committed the biggest crime in Scotland, stealing everything from Drew McIntyre. And here he is. We saw the Scottish Warrior. We saw the controversial ending just a few moments ago. Here's the Scottish Warrior, and he doesn't seem very pleased. We're American Bank Arena in Corpus Christi, Texas, for Monday Night Raw. Wait, what? Excuse me? He's here! He is a visionary! He is a revolutionary! He is the former world heavyweight champion, Seth freaking Rollins. I almost said he was the world champion. He's the inaugural world heavyweight champion. What a shock. He is back here on Monday Night Raw. Seth freaking Rollins. What a way to open up the show. We are back, baby. It's Monday Night Rollins. Things are really picking up as we get closer and closer to Money in the Bank. Just a couple weeks away from Money in the Bank. And then SummerSlam. What does Seth freaking Rollins have to say after being gone for a few months now? We haven't seen him since WrestleMania. No, not even a little bit. Yeah, Rocky. He wasn't even expected to show up at all. This is like caught me off guard. I wish I'd. Oh yeah, this was genuinely a surprise. I didn't see anything about this. Speaking of the World Heavyweight Championship, here comes El Campeon himself, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Judgment Day's Damian Priest, who defeated Drew McIntyre this past Saturday at Clash of the Castle in Glasgow, Scotland, in the big main event match. But it might not have been possible without the help of a hater himself, CM Punk. El Campeon kicking off his controversial victory over Drew McIntyre this past weekend, confronting the former World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins. Well, of course, that was after. Of course, he was beaten by Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania before Damian Priest would eventually cash in on Drew McIntyre. Cutting straight to the chase, brother. Wow, what a challenge. It seems we have a world title match for Money in the Bank in a couple weeks. We're just under a few weeks from Money in the Bank. Seth freaking Rollins and Damian Priest. What a way to kick off Monday Night Raw. First, Seth freaking Rollins returns to Monday Night Raw after a few months recovering from injury. And now Damian Priest comes out challenging Seth freaking Rollins. And it'll be Rollins, Priest, world title in just a few weeks in Toronto at Money in the Bank. Let's just wait for it to be made official. What a way to kick off Raw. Starting tonight's two superstars, we'll get to qualify. Triple threat qualify match. Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, and the Prince, Finn Balor, will compete. And on the women's side of things, we have Zelina Vega, Io Sky, and Kiana James. Also, after what happened last week, the unpredictable badass. After what we saw him do to Ricochet, we're going to take a look back at what happened last Monday. All right. I wonder when the Alpha Academy will learn to just get away from this mess. Poor Maxine already hobbling more than she already was. Gable looks to turn things around. And it's coming up next on Monday Night Raw. We are back live Monday Night Raw, 15 plus WWE superstars and legends. Along the lights of the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes, Hulk Hogan, Rhea Ripley, CM Punk, Bayley, LA Knight, the women's world champion Liv Morgan, Paul Heyman, Rey Mysterio, McIntyre. Let's take a look at the women's tag team champions. The new women's tag team champions, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, winning in their home country. With Chad Gable looking to get back in the Intercontinental title picture after Adam Pearce told him earlier today, you're going to have to work your way back up to the top. And then he has the perfect opponent for him. Oh, man. Oh, boy, did Adam Pearce deliver when he said he had the perfect opponent for Chad Gable. It is none other than the monster of all monsters. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Chad Gable. I wish you the best of luck. As a monster for ya. Chad Gable and Braun Strowman. Talk about a monster. 385 pounds, 6'8". And Chad Gable getting behind Otis. I don't know if Chad Gable realizes what he just got himself into. He's going to have to work his way up. This is what happens when you say to Adam Pearce that you say you deserve another shot at the Intercontinental title despite having 5 opportunities already between the ring general Gunther and Sami Zayn on 3 separate occasions. Chad Gable's had 5 chances and has walked away 0 times. The bell is rung. Will Chad Gable be able to even overcome this? The bell just rung and the odds are clearly in the favor of Braun Strowman. Gonna switch, but went for a German, but 385 pounds of Braun Strowman isn't going to go up that easy. What a blow to the face of Gable. Gable holds onto the ropes. Big boot up to the face, but gets caught by Strowman. Is Chad Gable thinking chaos theory? Gable was thinking chaos theory, and yeah, it didn't work out the way he was expecting it to work out. Instead, Braun Strowman comes back with a big boot to take out Gable. Meanwhile, talking trash to the Alpha Academy, who already don't even look like they want to be out at ringside for Chad Gable to begin with. And it's not just because Braun Strowman is twice the size of Chad Gable. And, oh, chest first. Look at the way Chad Gable bounced off the turnbuckle chest first. Talk about knocking the wind out of you. Chad Gable somehow already finding his way back up to his feet. And Braun Strowman talking a lot of smack to Chad Gable. Chad Gable counter, going for an armbar over the rope. This is a brilliant strategy from Chad Gable, but realized he had to break free before the count of 5. You don't want to get yourself disqualified. This is a big match for Chad Gable. He needs to win this if he's going to work his way up from the bottom. Will Chad Gable be able to find his way back in this, or will Braun Strowman prevent all of Chad Gable's momentum? And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Chad Gable having a hard time finding his way back into this match with Braun Strowman in control, being twice the size of Chad Gable, just tossing him around like a rag doll. Look at this. Boom! Up and down you go. Crash and burn. Braun Strowman is done playing these games. 6'8", 385. You got to keep bringing it up because Chad Gable has all of everything stacked against him. The odds are not looking good for him because the train is on the tracks. Oh, but instead, sending Tozawa in the way of Braun Strowman, and Tozawa gets sent into Gable. Strowman used Akira Tozawa as a weapon to stop Gable. But here comes Gable fighting back at Strowman, going after the leg. That's smart. Break down your opponent. Oh, what a spinning power slam. Good night. 1, 2, 3. Chad is done. Looks like it's going to take a bit longer. Looks like it's going to take a bit longer for Chad Gable to work his way up to the top. Talk about rock bottom for Chad Gable. He went to the back of the line for to be a contender for the Intercontinental Championship, and now he's even lower. What in the world is next for Chad Gable? The look in his eyes. Who's Chad Gable going to blame this for this loss? Because nobody got involved. They just watched on. You can already see the worried look in Maxine's eyes. Chad Gable pointing at her. Pulling on the ear of Akira Tozawa, and Maxine gets in the way. And now taking the crutch away from Maxine. What a coward. Guess his mother didn't teach him any manners how to treat a woman. Maxine can't even walk. No, this is just bullying at this point. This is disgusting. Uh-oh. And now they're going to lock eyes. Of course. My clip got ruined, so it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Otis showing Chad Gable who's boss. He's had enough of Chad Gable's bullying. After everything that Chad Gable has put Otis and the Alpha Academy through, 4 years they were together as a tag team, and then Maxine, and then Tozawa. And Otis finally stood up for himself, and it was knocking down Akira Tozawa that was the final blow for Chad Gable, and Chad Gable is all alone with no Alpha Academy. It all finally came crashing and burning for the Olympian Chad Gable. Talking about the Alpha Academy being a family. Otis had enough. That was just what it was. Otis had enough. But what's next for Chad Gable? It's Otis finally saw the light. He finally realized, hey, you don't put your hand on my buddy. And that's when he pushed back Chad Gable and said, hey, you want to play these games? I'll play these games. Let's take a look at what happened last week between Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. That's a hotel room key, brother. There is a lot of chaos. Somebody had the key. Then Liv would interrupt and then what a scene of Liv Morgan on top of Dominic Mysterio. Rhea Ripley watching home. She cannot be pleased by this scene. But Liv Morgan loving every moment of it. And then it apparently ended up in Dominic Mysterio's pants. There's Finn Balor, who takes the hotel key. It was the Prince who put it in his pocket. Oh, Finn Balor has a hotel key to the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Let's take a look at that. Snatchies. The I'm a deadbeat dad up with a Rey Mysterio figure stuck to it. Wishing Dominic Mysterio happy Father's Day. Saying happy Father's Day, Daddy, to Dominic Mysterio. Talk about the mind games to Dominic Mysterio. Who the hell would take Dominic Mysterio's purple cow vest? Very interesting. Well, we have women's singles action for the Money in the Bank qualifier. Io Sky, Zelina Vega, and Kiana James. It's coming up next. Triple threat qualifying match for the Money in the Bank. Who will it be? We will find out next when we come back to Monday Night Raw. Prime Hydration. We go to primehydration.com. Drinkprime.com. All right, we have a women's triple threat qualifier for the Money in the Bank ladder match. This is a huge opportunity for Kiana James to really make a name for herself. A couple weeks ago, defeating Natalya one-on-one in her debut match on Monday Night Raw. And with Money in the Bank already shaping up to be a great premium live event with Damian Priest and Seth freaking Rollins being made official, we will see if Kiana James will cement her legacy and head to Money in the Bank, or have an opportunity to cement her legacy by becoming Miss Money in the Bank. But she's got to get through a former women's champion and Io Sky and a former Queen of the Ring, and this woman, Zelina Vega. You can see above the ring, you see the men's and the women's Money in the Bank contracts. You have a championship opportunity if you are the winner of the Money in the Bank for up to a year to cash in. You can cash in whenever, anytime, any place, up to a year. We saw Damian Priest do it at a WrestleMania this past year. Rollins doing it back at WrestleMania 31. 6 available spots. 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown for the Women's Money in the Bank. As the bell is rung, who will take the first of the 3 spots for Monday Night Raw? Kiana James with a heavy forearm to Io Sky, but Io Sky only looks irritated now. Io Sky on the attack, but instead Zelina Vega pulls back Io Sky, sending her into the mat. You don't want to underestimate Zelina Vega. It's the last thing you want to do. Elbow drop to Sky. Kiana James roll up 1, 2. Oh, that would have been a big win for Kiana James to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Stomping away on the midsection of Zelina Vega. Has a great business mindset. And Io Sky back up to her feet in control. Went for a forearm. Blocked by Io Sky. And taking out Kiana James. Looking to pick up some height. And taking out Kiana James with a moonsault, but off the ring apron with a Meteora to Io Sky. And Zelina Vega pointing up to the contracts. Will it be Zelina Vega? Back live on Monday Night Raw. Io Sky with a backbreaker. All right, so that footage won't be shown. Kiana James. For the win, breaking up the cover. Oh, shit. Blink with the 22 months. Yeet. Almost 2 years. Springboard missile drop kick from Io Sky. .619 sweeps the leg of Io Sky. Code red. This will not do it. Kiana James breaking things up. Liv Morgan has the purple cow vest. Io Sky double knees to James. Over the moonsault. It is over. Io has qualified and she is heading to the Money in the Bank. Liv Morgan is dying with serious purple cow vest. Very interesting predicament, but not surprised. Congratulations to Io Sky heading to Money in the Bank, looking to become a repeat. Let's take a look at the destruction from last week from Braun Breaker. And I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're hearing from Sami Zayn right now. So if you're wondering why I'm looking at the screen and not talking, it's because Sami Zayn is currently speaking. Be interesting to see. Be interesting to see who's next for Sami Zayn. Now just anybody and everybody. And it seems next. Oh my. The unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. We saw what Breaker can do to a superhero of a human being. The human highlight reel, Ricochet. We saw what he did to Ricochet last week. Sami Zayn has gold around his waist, and it's nice and shiny, and it looks exactly like something that Braun Breaker wants. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Sheamus infuriating Braun Breaker. We may have ourselves a heavy hitting bout between the Celtic Warrior and the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. This would be Braun Breaker's biggest challenge to date since becoming a mainstay and becoming a member of the Red Brand Monday Night Raw. Sami Zayn said he's going to go make it official with general manager Adam Pearce. Well, we'll see what happens with that. But let's take a look at this man, Dragon Lee, who has his hands full with a match with a Carlito. Here comes the incredible Dragon Lee. He can do very incredible things inside the squared circle. Dragon Lee in the middle. Rey Mysterio all geared up. He's got a big triple threat match later tonight for the men's qualifying Money in the Bank match where he takes on Jey Uso and Finn Balor. But coming up next, these two rivals, Dragon Lee and Carlito. We're going to see how things play out when we come back to you on Monday Night Raw live on USA Network. We're back live Monday Night Raw. This is the 30th TV sellout in 2024. We're going to take a look back at Clash of the Castle this past Saturday. The Women's Tag Team Championship match. Brand new Women's Tag Team Champions, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something about the American Hype Man, baby. They call me Hype the Commentator. We are doing some commentary for Monday Night Raw. Let me tell you something. We have a great match coming up later tonight. It's going to be Rey Mysterio. We got the Prince of the Judgment Day, and we've got main event Jey Uso for the Money in the Bank, baby. The Money in the Bank qualifier. You won't want to miss it. And we may even have one hell of a fight between the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. All right. Thanks, Isaac. I appreciate it. I try my best. Thank you for redeeming that. It made my night. I love when I get to do fun stuff like that. We have Carlito and Dragon Lee. Carlito and Dragon Lee one-on-one. This all started back before WrestleMania. It was supposed to be Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio taking on the Judgment Day. All right, here we go. The bell's rung right off the bat. Not wasting any time. Dragon Lee going right after Carlito, but Carlito with a knee to the midsection. And gets the boot up. One thing about Dragon Lee is he's got a very quick pace. That is going to be something Carlito's going to have to be able to keep up with. Going to go for an early cover on Carlito. Carlito, a kick out of two. A very early 2 count. Enziguri sends Carlito to the outside on the floor. Up and over. High cross body, but gets caught by Carlito. Uh-oh. And gets sent right into the barricade. Spine first goes Dragon Lee. And for Dragon Lee having Joaquin Wilde and Rey Mysterio in his corner. And Carlito having JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio in his corner. So it's very evenly matched. So if anything goes wrong, there's some evenly matched. It's an evenly matched situation. Now Carlito and Rey Mysterio have a lot of history. A lot of history. Going back over 20 years. Look at this. What a Hurricane Rana over the top to the outside onto the floor. Great way to take advantage of the distraction. And it wasn't a distraction that he put on himself. And we'll be right back after commercial break. Dragon Lee putting on a clinic, really putting on a show here in Corpus Christi. Up at the top with a splash. Goes to the cover. This could do it. And a kick out by Carlito at 2. Dirty Dom and JD McDonough in the corner of Carlito. Rey Mysterio and Joaquin Wilde in the corner of Dragon Lee. Oh, what a big knee. A big jump up knee. But a back elbow the second time. That Dragon Lee went to pick up momentum. Turns it around. Great sidestep into a German. Gets caught by Carlito up on his shoulders. And down goes Lee. What a counter from Carlito. Could he put Lee away right here? This could do it. But no, Dragon Lee able to kick at it too. Let's take a look at this one more time. Got caught. Boom. What a counter. What a move from Carlito. And now Carlito has Dragon Lee right where he wants him. Full speed ahead, driving his shoulder into the midsection of Dragon Lee in the corner. Now, high risk. taking things up to the top. Talk about the heat picking up. It's already hot as hell here in Corpus Christi, but now the heat's picking up because Dragon Lee is taking flight. What a stomp to the chest of Carlito. Dragon Lee looking to put Carlito away. Oh, but instead a big back body drop from Carlito. Boot to the midsection. A knee, not sure if he got all that knee. Doesn't seem so because Dragon Lee able to turn things around. What a counter and a sit-out power bomb. This could do it. Oh, but Carlito able to kick out at 2. And you can see the sigh of relief from JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio, thinking that Dragon Lee had it won with that power bomb. But here comes Dominic Mysterio's problem. And the Women's World Champion showing up in Dominic's purple cow vest. Dominic asking for his vest back. But from behind, here comes Zelina Vega. And now Joaquin Wilde pulling Vega away, pulling her back. Dominic sidesteps. Joaquin Wilde goes in the steel steps. Now his father teaching him a lesson. Rey Mysterio teaching his son Dominic a lesson. But Dragon Lee takes the brunt of the force from JD McDonough and a big backstabber. That one's going to do it. Covered by Carlito and off the distraction. Carlito able to pick up the victory here on Monday Night Raw. There was a lot of chaos that ensued towards the end of this match. And the Liv Morgan story continues with Dominic Mysterio, and it kind of led to the beginning of this chaos with the ending of this match, which ultimately led into the favor of Carlito, and Carlito leaving with the victory, but now the LWO in the ring checking on Dragon Lee. But the story remains the same. What is next for Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio? What is going to go on with all that? Yeah, this was brutal. Back at Clash of Castaway, Damian Priest's leg got caught in the ropes. Ref got taken out. Drew McIntyre, Claymore. 1, 2, and then here would come another ref. 1, 2, but only count 2. But it's Drew McIntyre's arch nemesis. And then Drew McIntyre would push CM Punk in the corner. Punk with a low blow to Drew McIntyre. Punk leaves the ring. And then watches on the last few moments of this match. A South of Heaven, the second one in this match from Priest. The second one did it. Eddie Arango, the referee for the match, counted the 3, and it was all over. And still the world champion, Damian Priest, and the WWE Universe in Glasgow, Scotland, absolutely livid with the outcome. Let's take a look at this exclusive footage of CM Punk getting his hands on this referee shirt. I don't think Jessica knew what exactly was going to happen, but here comes a very angry Scottish warrior. Wow, there's a lot of craziness going on with the screen. All right, and we're headed to commercial break. in Cleveland at the Cleveland Brown Stadium are on sale now. You can get these the individual tickets are on sale for the Friday, August 2nd in the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse for the Friday Night SmackDown, the night before SummerSlam, which takes place in the Cleveland Brown Stadium. You won't want to miss it. What a big weekend. That's going to be the hottest party of the summer. You heard the words. We're done. That would be brilliant. That's smart. See, Chad Gable couldn't capitalize that way. For Chad Gable, that's a smart way to find his way back in it. Take the easy road. But first he's gonna have to find his way in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. But talk about a man who is pissed as can be. Rightfully so, being screwed. Talk about a Glasgow screw job. He truly got punked this past Saturday at Clash of the Castle in his home country of Scotland. I mean, his face says it all. I mean, you can't blame him for being disappointed. You argue with the official. He was pissed at referee Eddie Arango. He didn't see anything. Punk got involved. And then put his hands on Corey Graves. Wade Barrett would be the one to talk some sense into Drew McIntyre. But because he understands the same issue. He understands what McIntyre's going through. Those two have known each other for quite a long time. Put his hands on an official and announcer. Talk about getting a fine. We know CM Punk is not here tonight. He is in Chicago being cleared, but he will be in town for SmackDown this Friday with hopefully some great news. Wait, what? Hello? Drew McIntyre just said, screw it, I quit. You gotta understand, Drew McIntyre is frustrated, and you can't blame him for being upset. But is it Is it overreacting? I mean, I don't know. I've never been in this position. I can't say for myself. I've never experienced the emotion of being screwed out of, not once, but twice overseas, and, my part of the world in a big match. I don't know that feeling. First, it was Roman Reigns at Clash of the Castle 22 with Sol Sikoa interfering. 2024 in his home country of Scotland. Drew McIntyre, of course, from Ayr, Scotland. But unfortunately, CM Punk screwed Drew McIntyre out of the title, and there's a lot of emotions running through the mind of Drew McIntyre. And where do you go from there? If you're Drew McIntyre, you just quit. Where do you go from there now? Punk's most likely being cleared or has already been cleared as of today. We don't know. As somebody who's analyzing the situation, you gotta wonder, does Drew McIntyre still want to get his hands on CM Punk? Because it seems it was all about the world title, but it was also about CM Punk. This happened because Drew McIntyre was hell-bent on taking Punk's WrestleMania moment away from him and focus on the fact that he took it away from him and had a shirt made. Punk just repaid the favor, taking Drew McIntyre's biggest moment away from him. I mean, if you look at it from an analysis standpoint, it's really an eye for an eye. So we'll see the development of that story. But the story of what it is right now is Drew McIntyre just quit the WWE. Or did he just quit Monday Night Raw? We don't know. But it seems Drew McIntyre is done with this company. So Drew McIntyre might be done with the WWE. So we can only imagine what is next for the Scottish Warrior. Oh. My cameras kept rolling. A lot of this also has to do with, Drew McIntyre never giving Punk a chance when he returned. He never gave Punk a chance to show that he changed as a person. I mean, Punk has had his issues with our chief content officer, our CCO, Paul Triple H Levesque. And they have settled their differences that they had once upon a time. But Drew McIntyre has apparently just quit WWE, and Raw General Manager Adam Pearce is trying to convince Drew to talk to him in the office to talk this out. But we have tag team action. Let's take a look at how this match came about last week. Io picking up the win over Lyra Valkyria. After the match, it would be a 3-on-1 assault of Lyra following the match. But Valkyria got some help from Kayden Carter and Katana Chance. This match is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. This thing going to get jump-started by Damage Control. I mean, damage is in their name. They're not going to waste any time inflicting damage on their opponents, starting with Katana Chance. Carter and Chance, former women's tag team champions. Oh, jumped up and over, stepped up and over, sweeps the leg. Now knocks Kairi Sane off the apron. Now Katana Chance exploding with some energy. Drop kick takes down Dakota Kai, tagging in Kayden Carter. Sweeping the legs of Dakota Kai. Once again, spinning Kai around. Oh no, an inverted DDT. Splash on the floor. Great teamwork. It might be party time for these two. These two are truly the life of the party. Hook of the leg. And Kairi Sane pulls the leg of Kayden Carter to break the cover. Breaking free. Now Dakota Kai going after Kayden Carter. What a stomp to the back of the neck. Absolutely devastating. And Kairi Sane about to go insane with an insane elbow. This one's going to do it. 1, 2, oh. But Katana Chance to keep this one going. And a big pump kick right to the face from Kai to Chance. Absolutely devastating. In the corner. Away the tag. Look who's here to come to the aid of Katana Chance. Lyra Valkyria. Ref Eddie Arango. He's had his hands full the last week, since having to deal with Drew McIntyre this past Saturday. And Carter turns things around with a DDT. And Dakota Kai now realizes what's happened. Standing switch from Kai. Hanging onto the ropes. Carter does. And a kick right to the face. Tags in Kayden Carter. It's party time. The after party that will do it. And a win for Kayden Carter and Katana Chance here on Monday Night Raw. Life of the party with Lyra Valkyria in their corner. But I can say one thing's for sure and for certain. There's definitely going to be some unfinished business there. The match was made official, and it's coming up next. Sheamus, Braun Breaker. Talk about a banger on the way. These two heavy hitters going to brawl it out on Monday Night Raw. And it's coming up next. Monday Night Raw with Damian Priest and Seth freaking Rollins kicked off Monday Night Raw. And then out would come Damian Priest. And then this would happen. Rollins accepting the challenge of Damian Priest. General Manager Adam Pearce has made it official for Money in the Bank. Let's see it. Here it is. The Visionary, the Revolutionary makes his in-ring return. And it will be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth freaking Rollins, Damian Priest, Money in the Bank in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Saturday, July 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern. You won't want to miss it. Yo didn't seem very happy with that. Sami Zayn joining us here at ringside. All right. Oh. Talk about a banger incoming, brother. This one's getting to go. This one's going right on the channel on come Thursday, brother. It is fight night. Here comes the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Sheamus has accomplished just about everything in the WWE except one thing, and that's becoming the Intercontinental Champion. He's been King of the Ring, Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble winner, World Champion, WWE Champion, United States Champion, Tag Team Champion. But Sheamus would love to get an opportunity at Sami Zayn's Intercontinental Championship. He had a couple opportunities at the Ring General Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, but he seems to want an opportunity at Sami Zayn. Doesn't matter who the champion is. It's about becoming Intercontinental Champion. But the unpredictable badass, this man right here, may get in the way of Sheamus achieving that goal of becoming Intercontinental Champion. Coming in hot and fast like a fresh bullet is the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker, who is looking to become the Intercontinental Champion. Braun Breaker, the absolute future of this company. If he doesn't destroy himself and destroy this company beforehand after all the chaos he's caused the last couple of months since becoming an official member of the Red Brand. We saw what he did to Ricochet last week. Ricochet will be out for a very, very long time. Here we go. The bell is rung. This bout is underway. And Sheamus made this personal, calling Braun Breaker the new kid, putting a lot of emphasis on calling Braun Breaker a kid. And now these two are going to tie up, collar and elbow, center of the ring. This is about getting a leg up on the other and getting themselves one step closer to becoming the #1 contender for Sami Zayn's Intercontinental Championship. The one title Sheamus has not held in his career. Sheamus has done a lot. His list of accolades are first ballot Hall of Fame worthy. Sheamus, without a doubt, gonna be a Hall of Famer someday. And what a headlock takeover to Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker head scissor, breaks free. These two both back up to a vertical base. Sheamus has been Money in the Bank winner, United States champion, tag team champion, WWE champion, world heavyweight champion, Royal Rumble winner. Sheamus has King of the Ring. Sheamus has done it all except the Intercontinental Championship. And he tried against Gunther. Sheamus has been trying the last few years to become the Intercontinental Champion. But now he looks to take his shot at Sami Zayn. Wow, this is really... Talk about spilling out. Talk about a brawl spilling to the outside onto the floor. These two literally just spilled to the outside onto the floor. And now, oh, what a heavy shot to the middle of Braun Breaker, to the midsection, rather. And Sheamus gonna say to Braun Breaker, wait in line. That's exactly what he did. Braun Breaker steps up and over. Ducks under. Uh-oh, this is not where you want to get caught. Oh, look at the speed of Braun Breaker like a train. That is not who you want to be on the opposite end of. Braun Breaker, when he picks up that much speed like that on the ropes, it's incredible. And now driving his shoulder in the midsection of Sheamus. He can go 25, 30 miles an hour. It's incredible the amount of speed Braun Breaker is able to pick up inside this 20 by 20. Oh, but Sheamus with an Irish curse backbreaker. Taking out Braun Breaker. What a counter by Sheamus. Sheamus has seen them all. He's beaten them all. His first WWE Championship he won was back at TLC 2009, where he defeated none other than John Cena. What a rolling senton from Sheamus. Now has a chin lock on the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. Sheamus saying this is going to be a banger. Sheamus always puts on what he says, banger after banger after banger. And these two top dogs in the WWE sure are going to put on a classic. Breaker just tossing Sheamus. That's just the power of Braun Breaker. Full speed ahead. Oh, but instead, Sheamus sidesteps shoulder first of Breaker, colliding with the ring post. Sheamus with a clothesline sends Breaker to the outside, right in front of the announce desk. And Sheamus is in the driver's seat. Sheamus able to use Braun Breaker's speed against him. And what a clothesline off the apron, and he takes Breaker down, giving Braun Breaker a good run for his money. This is a good position for Sheamus right now, who is in the driver's seat. He is in control. Sends Breaker back into the ring, but Breaker counter. Hang Sheamus up on the top. Neck first. Uh-oh. What a knee, driving Sheamus off the ring apron into our announce desk, the side of it rather. Sheamus not where he wants to be. Oh, over the announce desk. Oh my. These two taking the absolute fight to each other. Braun Breaker taking out Sheamus. Let's take a look at this one more time. Can Sheamus get back in this? All right, we are back here live on Monday Night Raw. Braun Breaker still in control after what we saw before commercial break, but it seems Sheamus is starting to fight back. Oh, but Braun Breaker has Sheamus up on his shoulders. Look at the power. Oh, what a gut buster. Hooks the leg. This could do it. And Sheamus able to kick out of 2. Not a lot of emphasis on that kick out from Sheamus. So you can see the wear and tear this match has put on Sheamus. I mean, you don't expect anything less from 2 heavy hitters like the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Sheamus, for over a decade, has been saying how much he loves to fight. How much he loves going to war inside the squared circle. And he's saying, come on, hit me. Sheamus is on his knees and he's telling Braun Breaker to hit him. Boy, it's giving Sheamus life. Sheamus now back to his feet as these two going back and forth. Sheamus now with more blows to Breaker. Breaker caught with a double axe handle. Sheamus really starting to pick things up here. Much needed momentum for the Celtic Warrior. And Sheamus has Breaker on it. Oh, turning things around. Planting Breaker to the mat. Hooks the leg. And Breaker forced to kick out at 2. And with every kick out, when you are forced to kick out, you have to exhaust energy to kick out. So when in a match, when you see your opponent, when you see one of the competitors go for a lot of pinfalls, you realize they're trying to wear out their opponent. But what happens is sometimes when you go for so many covers, it also has to do with a bit of frustration that the move you hit on your opponent wasn't enough to keep them down. And that's where the mind games start to play with yourself when you go for so many pinfalls. But this is not the case right here as these two trading blows. Sheamus is propped up on the top turnbuckle. Sheamus doesn't give up that never say die attitude. He will fight until his last breath. Oh my, what a tumble. A tumble and a save. I don't know, either one of those are still going through it. These two are exhausted. These two have put each other through the wire. And a little bit of white noise. This could do it, but it doesn't. Braun Breaker able to get the shoulder up at 2.5. Sami Zayn, the Intercontinental Champion, watching this very closely because either one of these men could be his next challenger, and that's what seems to be the case here. You know, this isn't ballet. Mistakes bound to happen. These two heavy hitters are exhausted. That's what happens when you have a heavy hitter and a heavy hitter. They wear each other out so quick. And Braun Breaker setting Sheamus up for a wicked spear. What could be a wicked spear? Sheamus, oh my, what a knee. Stuns Breaker for the win. And Breaker gets the shoulder up just before the 3. What a near fall. Sami Zayn's eyes are wide open watching this on very closely. This is brilliant. If you're the champion, Sami Zayn, watching your potentially next opponent just clashing it out. And Sheamus has Braun Breaker right where he wants him. Because here comes 10 beats to the bottom. Ten beats to the bottom, and Sheamus was not playing lightly. Sheamus doesn't mess around. Those were some heavy shots to the chest of Braun Breaker, trying to pull himself up. Sheamus now measuring up Braun Breaker for a bro kick. A move that's won Sheamus world titles time and time again. Oh, but come on. Kaiser attacking Sheamus. It seems that there's still some unfinished business with Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus. Sheamus now fighting back. Sheamus is now won by disqualification. And now Sheamus going after Ludwig Kaiser. Oh, and a spear from Braun Breaker. The match is over. Kaiser interfered. Sheamus wins by disqualification. But Sheamus isn't going to be the one that's left standing. The one that's left standing is the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker, pissed off. Once again, Kaiser costing Sheamus another opportunity. First it was the King of the Ring, and now it's a shot at becoming the Intercontinental Champion. Now Kaiser going to take advantage of a downed Sheamus. All the officials just took Braun Breaker to the back, or still dealing with Braun Breaker, but they don't realize what's going on right now with Ludwig Kaiser, who just exposed the knee of Sheamus. Oh no. Kaiser gonna do exactly what he did to his former partner Giovanni Vinci. But a spear for Kaiser by Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker doesn't play any games. It doesn't matter who you are, what your situation is. It's not an enemy of an enemy is my friend. Braun Breaker doesn't give a damn who you are. If you step in my way, I'm taking you out. And that's exactly what Braun Breaker just did to Ludwig Kaiser with a wicked spear. And you can hear Sami Zayn. What a push to Sami Zayn. Oh, now things are getting heated. The official's trying to hold back Sami Zayn, who wants to get his hands. Oh my, Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. All right, commercial. Kofi and Cross next week. Let's take a look at what happened moments before commercial break. What a bang of a spear to Ludwig Kaiser. You don't get in the way of Braun Breaker. Thousands of miles per hour. It's incredible the amount of speed this monster is able to pick up the unpredictable badass. If you're the Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn, you better watch out for Braun Breaker. Sami Zayn said, I'm ready anytime, anywhere. Well, you now have a Braun Breaker problem, Mr. Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. But this Friday on SmackDown, taking place from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois, where the best in the world, CM Punk, will be. We know CM Punk said he was going to miss tonight because he is in Chicago. He's already back in Chicago with a very important appointment to get cleared. Wow, coming up next week. Oh my. In Indiana, Braun Strowman, Chad Gable, and Big Bronson Reed. #1 contender, or Money in the Bank qualifier. And then on the women's side of things, Lyra Valkyria, Shayna Baszler, and Kairi Sane. Io Sky is already qualified for Damage Control. Will Kairi Sane get herself in the mix too? It's main event Jey Uso time. Here we go. It's main event time. Main event Jey Uso is here on Monday Night Raw as he looks to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match July 6th, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Main event Jey Uso. The Yeet Master is here. And he's got himself a triple threat match against Rey Mysterio and Finn Balor. Who will advance? Who will qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match? We will find out next when we come back to Monday Night Raw. It is our main event. Bank presented by Wheatley American Vodka. Grab an American Mule with Wheatley American Vodka. Money in the Bank coming up July 6th in Toronto, Ontario. So we are kicking things off on the men's side of things for qualifiers with main event Jey Uso, who awaits the Prince Finn Balor, who is coming out right now. Here comes Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. We head to Indianapolis next Monday, the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Tickets are on sale on Ticketmaster. Finn Balor has his eyes set on becoming champion once again. Finn Balor, the inaugural Universal Champion, former Tag Team Champion, former Intercontinental Champion. Talk about a former champion. Rey Mysterio's done it all. Money in the Bank would be new for Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, a legitimate first ballot Hall of Famer, being inducted into the 2023 class. Wow, Drew McIntyre has deactivated all of his social media accounts at this point in time. Drew McIntyre screwed out of the championship back at Clash of the Castle this past Saturday. I mean, it's got to play mind games with you. That was your moment. And in your home country, this is what you waited for, and it just got taken away from you. This is a Money in the Bank qualifying match, triple threat. Here we go. The bell is underway. This is a triple threat qualifying match to determine who will qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Money in the Bank taking place in Toronto, Ontario on July 6th, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Finn Balor already rolling to the outside, trying to play it smart. Rey Mysterio and Jey Uso seemingly going to kick things off. They're going to lock up, collar and elbows, side headlock from main event Jey Uso. Rey Mysterio trying to break free. Jey Uso had made it crystal clear that he has his eyes set on becoming Mr. Money in the Bank. He declared that he will become the Money in the Bank. And Rey Mysterio, deep arm drag to Balor. You never want to underestimate Rey Mysterio. There's a reason he's the ultimate underdog. He's done it all. WWE Champion, World Champion, Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, Tag Team Champion, Royal Rumble winner. Oof. Went for a sunset flip bomb on the outside, but Jey Uso held on. Balor went to take out Mysterio. And boom, head first. Balor sends Uso into the apron, and a high cross body from Mysterio to the outside onto the floor, taking out Finn Balor. And who will qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match? Take a look at that. High cross body one more time. All right, it is our main event here on Monday Night Raw. It is a Money in the Bank triple threat qualifier. Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, and Finn Balor. Finn Balor in control, driving his boot right into the, or driving his foot right into the chest of main event Jey Uso. This would be a big opportunity for either one of these three men. Rey Mysterio's done it all already, a Hall of Famer, but these two men in the ring, Finn Balor, Jey Uso, looking to cement their legacy. Jey Uso has already cemented his legacy as one of the greatest, as one half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, alongside his brother Jimmy Uso. But as of this moment, for quite some time, they haven't been on the best of terms. They definitely haven't seen eye to eye lately. What a drop kick. Those boots saw right in the eyes of Mysterio, and it's only enough for a 2 count. Jey Uso would love nothing more than to become Mr. Money in the Bank so he can finally win his first singles title after being screwed over by his brother Jimmy time and time again, who we haven't seen in quite some time. Balor would love to be at the top again, has been trying to do so since having to relinquish the Universal Championship after becoming the inaugural champion back at SummerSlam 2017. Finn Balor went for a right, but gets caught with a clubbing yeet from main event Jey Uso. The Yeet Master with a clubbing yeets. And now getting jiggy with it. Here comes a heavy clubbing yeet. Takes Finn Balor off his feet. Kick to the midsection. Huge uppercut. Great offense from main event Jey Uso, but the eyes get raked by Finn Balor. And now a sit-out senton from the top. Mysterio to Balor. Springboard, moonsault, hooks the leg, lateral press. We know Mysterio and the Judgment Day have had their issues for over 2 years now. Oh, look at this, turning into a cover. Has crucifix. Only enough for a 2 count, though. Jey Uso able to kick out. Jey Uso gets sent over the top. Rey Mysterio reeling Jey Uso in. Now Balor hooks the leg. Stacking up Mysterio. Thought he had it won, but it wasn't enough to keep Mysterio down for the 3. And now Rey Mysterio heads up to the middle rope. But here comes Balor to fight back at the WWE Hall of Famer. Now has Mysterio up on his shoulders. Balor's had great control of this match. Oh, look at this. Mysterio sends Balor into the middle rope. He's in position. Mysterio looking to dial it up for a 619, but instead Balor shoots out of the ropes with a huge clothesline. Turns things around. Enziguri from Jey Uso, but a Pele kick from Finn Balor. All 3 men are down. This is a huge turning point in this match. One of these 3 men will qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. This is Monday Night Raw. It is our main event. Balor has Uso in position. Perhaps was in the drop zone, but Mysterio pulls the leg of Balor to prevent Balor from going to the coup de grace. Great counter. Enziguri to Jey Uso, who gets knocked out temporarily. But look where Mysterio has Balor. Look at this. Hurricane Rana. None of these men have ever won Money in the Bank. Spear! This could do it to head to Money in the Bank. Oh, but Mysterio kicks out of 2. Jey Uso thought that was going to be it, but it wasn't enough to keep the Hall of Famer down. Let's take a look at this thunderous spear from Jey Uso to Rey Mysterio. It was a picture-perfect spear. It doesn't get any better than that, but it wasn't enough to keep Mysterio down. Rey Mysterio has so much heart. We've seen it time and time again. Mysterio as the ultimate underdog, overcoming all the odds. Will he be able to do it again tonight here in Corpus Christi, Texas at the American Bank Arena? And now Balor sends Jey Uso off the top. But instead, Mysterio 619 to the midsection of Finn Balor. Unique offense. And a slow. That was brutal to the midsection. Talk about knocking the wind out of your opponent. That just did that. Mysterio ducks under. And our Hurricane Rana sends Balor right where Mysterio wants him. Dialing up. 619 connects. Picture perfect. Oh, well, Mysterio now has Uso in position for a 619. And it connects on main event Jey Uso. With a Balor with a waist lock on. Look at this. And now Uso and Balor. 619 coming up. Here it is. Everybody. This could be it for Mysterio. This could be exactly the moment Rey Mysterio's been looking for. A big opportunity to head to Money in the Bank and do one of the very few things he's never done. Oh, come on. But here comes his son, Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day, to get involved. And now a seated senton takes out his son. But here comes JD McDonough, a chance to go to Money in the Bank. Here comes Carlito to help JD McDonough. No disqualification in a triple threat match. The Judgment Day had this scouted for the beginning, that this was all a part of the plan. Uh-oh. But here comes the Judgment Day's Braun Strowman problem that they just can't seem to get rid of. And he's coming in hot. Full speed ahead. Get out of the way because the train is coming through. And they're getting out of harm's way. Talk about running as fast as you can. Mysterio's back up to his feet. Balor gonna roll up Uso, but Jey with a huge super kick. Gonna go for the cover, hooks the leg. This could do it to advance the Money in the Bank. But Balor kicks out of 2. And now, went for a spear, kick right on the money. Slingshot, sling blade rather. Mysterio shoulder to the midsection of Balor. Balor has Mysterio up on his shoulders, using Mysterio's legs as a battering ram to take out Jey Uso. Oh, driving Mysterio into the corner. Oh, slamming him into the mat. And now has Mysterio right where he wants him. Could it do it right here? Balor has Mysterio in the drop zone. Coup de grace. Cover. But an Uso splash to Balor. And Jey Uso's headed to Money in the Bank. Main event, Jey Uso has done it. He is headed to Money in the Bank. The Yeet Master could have the Yeet case and have a shot, a guaranteed shot for the World or WWE Championship anytime, any place for up to a year. What a match to qualify for the Money in the Bank. And in the end, Jey Uso has A big opportunity as he heads to Money in the Bank and looks to finally win his first singles title. Here, let's take a look at the big turning point here. Mysterio nearly had it won after a double 619. Dominic Mysterio gets involved. Seated sent on to Dominic from Rey Mysterio. But then here comes JD McDonough and Carlito to take out Rey Mysterio. And then here comes the monster of all monsters. The problem that Judgment Day just can't seem to get rid of. A problem that is too big for them as they run off. Braun Strowman runs them off. And then Finn Balor connects with a coup de grace. Picture perfect to Rey Mysterio. But look where he was in position. Balor went for the cover. Uso splash. Mysterio unable to do anything after that coup de grace. Let's take a look at that from a different angle. Look at that. Let's look at that beautiful Uso splash. Uso splash. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso's headed to Money in the Bank. Cha-ching. You just got yourself one step closer to calling yourself Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's taking up one of the 6 spots taking place Saturday, July 6th in Toronto, Ontario. And coming up next Monday, we have Braun Strowman, Chad Gable, and Big Bronson Reed for another triple threat qualifier. The Money in the Yeet case. Jey Uso is victorious. Jey Uso celebrating. The Yeetabration. The Yeet Master celebrates to close out Monday Night Raw. Something's going on. The lights just went out. What is going on right now? A familiar sight. Extreme Rules 2022. What is that? Oh my. Chaos everywhere. Oh my. What a sight we are seeing. What in the world was that? That was a sight to see. I don't know if I'm going to post that clip. There was not a lot of words. I kind of want to get it up, but like I don't know. Anyways, with that being said, that's it for Monday Night Raw. I got a long day tomorrow. I got training tomorrow night. I got to recover still. My legs are I still have shin splints and I got to run like crazy tomorrow for training. So, with that being said, I'm going to call it a night. I got just one more sleep to recover before we have my 2 days of training this week. I've got Tuesdays and Thursdays. The dream, brother. It's all about the dream. That being said, thank you all for all the love and support. Appreciate each and every single one of you. I will see you all again on Friday. Don't forget, daily YouTube videos at 6 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow's video, Intercontinental title match, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable from Clash of the Castle. Wednesday is Bailey versus Piper Niven, Clash of the Castle. And then I'll figure out Thursday. I think I'm doing a recording day tomorrow. So stay on the lookout for that. It's all up on the YouTube channel. YouTube.com/@HypeTheCommentator. It is YouTube.com/@ the @ symbol and then Hype the Commentator. Make sure to put in the @ when you search up YouTube.com/@Hype the Commentator for daily YouTube videos, single match commentary from some of the best matches, some of the greatest matches of all time. You won't want to miss it. I have over 120 full match commentary posted. It's great. It's tremendous. You don't want to miss it. And with that being said, thank you all for all the love and support. Have a great night, everybody.